What's going on, fellas? This is Heath coming back at you. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I apologize for that. Got a little side hobby. I know most of you guys know what it is. I haven't made a video on it because I know my channel's model cars and most of you guys probably wouldn't be interested in it, but I do action figure dioramas. I've gotten into that in the last couple of months, so fun little side hobby for me. I guess if anybody's interested in it, I could make a video, but like I said, I didn't figure many people would be, so wanted to make a video and talk about the Whitewater Classic show that most of us YouTubers, about 20 of us or so, attended over the weekend, and was an awesome show. Picked up a lot of great kits, as you can see in front of you there. Want to go ahead and say, if you hear a mower in the background, I apologize. I was set up to do this video outside, and I just got done mowing my yard, and my neighbor thought he'd mow his yard, so I didn't want to take everything back in, so hopefully it won't be too annoying. Met a few guys at the show that I didn't get to meet last year. It was their first time coming down. Roadhog and Tommy and Gene Crabtree, Mopar, Mike, Big Saul, and Little Gordo. Those guys attended the show, and we hung out and had a good time. And it was fun, guys. If you missed out, I know Rat Rod Matt, he made a couple of good little video clips of show coverage of all the builds on the table. Let's see, I guess first off, speaking of builds on the table, my 1950 Rat Rod truck got second place, and I was very humbled to get this because there was a lot of good builds on the table. I was not expecting to win anything, so I was very grateful just to place in a category at all. So that was very cool. My first time putting models in a show, and I won something, so that was very cool. And I appreciate everybody that voted for my build. Very cool of those individuals to do that. Let's see. I guess I'll talk a little bit about what I picked up at the show. A lot of great kits to be had, guys. If you've never went out to a model car show, put one on your calendar and make arrangements to go. Because the stuff you see in front of you, if I would have bought this off eBay, I would have spent more than twice of what I paid for all this. You guys know, the 86 Monte Carlo, that thing's expensive. The 454 Super Sport Chevy truck, that thing's at least $50 on eBay. Not to mention the Citation, that thing has got awful expensive if you can find anybody that's got one. The Fujimi Lexus, I paid 30 bucks for that and would have easily spent probably 55 or 60 if I would have got it on eBay. Same thing with a Silverado. They're pretty pricey too, and this box art. I know you can get the one that has got the ground effects, which Gino told me was the same thing, for a little bit cheaper. But just the stuff that's there, guys, at the shows, you can get a lot of good bargains. And I know I seen Little Gordo go out to the truck a couple of times with boxes full of models, so they got a bunch of great deals. And I think we were all just excited about all the great vendors that were there and everything we were able to pick up. I know Roadhog, Cliff, and I, we both got one of these 55s. Let's see. With the Silverado, the reason I wanted to get this is I got recently the Revell Bass Busters set that comes with the Bass Boat and the El Camino, which I'm going to build the El Camino separate. I got this truck for the boat. Now, I had a 1-to-1 truck just like this. Mine was a 2000 model, and I put 349,000 miles on that truck. I got rid of it at the beginning of the year. one of the best damn trucks I've ever had. And I'm wanting to build this one and paint it the same color as my 1-to-1 truck to just, I guess, kind of honor that truck. I mean, I don't know that I've ever had a vehicle to last that long and, you know, take a beating and just keep on ticking. And that's why I'm a diehard Chevy fan. So I'm gonna, well, my wife and I stopped by AutoZone last night, and I picked up some Duplicolor paint, which again, my buddy Gino was talking about that and advised me to try out some Duplicolor. So it'll be the first time using that paint, and I got a gold that I'm hoping will match the truck that I had. So I'm gonna build a box stock and build the bass boat to put behind it. Also, with the 454, I picked up some Pegasus wheels from the Stream Scale, and I'm gonna build the truck and put some Pegasus wheels on it. The Lexus, I don't know that I'll build it any more than stock, other than I might put some aftermarket wheels on it, but that'll be a future build. The Citation, I actually got lucky. I didn't find this kit. My buddy Gary Ruby, you guys all know Gary, he had got there early and bought this kit from a vendor and was telling us about it. And I told him, man, I wish I'd have got in as soon as you did. I definitely have been looking for one. And he was nice enough to let me buy him a kit for the same price of what he paid for this, and he swapped it out with me. So again, Gary, I know I told you I appreciated it at the show, but if you're watching this, thank you again, sir. That was very cool of you to do that. And I'm gonna Pro Street this Citation. Gino was telling me some good tips and stuff on roll cages and things like that. So when that comes around, that's the plans for that car. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Bel Air, and I'm also thinking about Pro Streeting that 86 Monte Carlo. So that's the plans per se for these kits. That could change. I did visit at Stream Scale booth, got me some stuff that I'd ran out on and just kind of restocked. Mopar Modeler had some good prices on his tweezers. I picked up a pack of those. I got some more bare metal full and some tubing for my roll cages. And that's about it, guys. Like I said, just wanted to check in with you and give you kind of a show update. If you hadn't watched Rat Rod Matt's videos, definitely check those out. He had some good coverage of the shows and the builds on the table. And we had a great time, guys. If you didn't get to come out this year, definitely plan to attend next year. And like they said, it was twice as big as it was last year. More cars, more YouTube guys, and we just had a great time. I really enjoyed hanging out with everybody. Tim Holsley's son is the same age as my oldest boy, and they hung out together all day and had a great time. So glad he was able to meet another fellow young modeler, and they really seemed like they kicked it off very well. So that was very cool. I guess I've rambled on long enough, guys, and until next time, I may jump in on the Chevy Truck Month build. I kind of give the reins over to Big Will. He's going to do it this year. I've just been too busy to keep up with everybody's videos, so I'm going to let him start it out. And if I jump in, it'll be with that 99 Silverado for the bass boat build. So until then, guys, this is Heath. I appreciate all of you guys, my subscribers, and I'll talk to you soon.